The Japanese pretend to be humble, but they are a people who love to be praised. When a Japanese person says,
No! It is not true!
it means more praise please.
Meshida jokes about Japan.
Many foreigners are now coming to Japan. Westerners, in particular, come to Japan to experience a culture and customs that are different from their own and to have a friendly encounter with Japanese people who seem very mysterious. Actually, some white men come to Japan only for friendly encounters. Many foreigners feel that the Japanese are very unique and mysterious. They feel as if they don't know how to reach out and talk to them. In particular, they wonder what the Japanese, who usually wear a mask of politeness, are thinking. How can we interact with them? They worry. But don't worry, we Japanese don't know what they are thinking either. The Japanese, an endangered species with a declining birth rate and aging population, are very cautious and don't easily open up to foreigners. The first and most important thing to do is to please the Japanese in order to break down their wariness. By making them feel good, they will let down their guard. Just as you feed the deer in Nara Park, if you can make Japanese people feel happy, they will be more inclined to come to you. You may be wondering, will the Japanese mob me in large numbers like the deer in Nara Park? Don't worry, when they find out that you cannot speak Japanese, the Japanese will leave. Today, I will teach you 5 ways to please the Japanese. This video should give you an opportunity to deep intercultural exchanges.
Meshida.
Hey guys, it's Meshida. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm a comedian and I introduce funny Japanese culture. If you are interested in that, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and please check out my Patreon too. And I'm organizing my solo stand-up comedy show in Tokyo. If you are interested in that, please check out the link below. So, see you in Tokyo.
Meshida.
Most importantly, you should pretend to respect Japanese culture and customs. Japanese people have a habit of behaving modestly and being condescending. But deep down inside, they have a strong sense of pride in Japan. So, when foreigners say that Japanese customs are outdated, they pretend to agree, but in their heart of hearts, they are thinking,
Gaijin-san, shut the fuck up!
We are especially proud and confident about the cleanliness of our toilets and our buttocks. Japanese toilets are the best in the world. This is a conversation starter for the dinner table. Japanese people also love to visit shrines and temples. You should visit famous shrines and temples. And when you meet Japanese people, tell them how wonderful the shrines and temples are. Never ask at a shrine or temple, what god is this place dedicated to? Most Japanese don't understand and just visit anyway. Some Japanese also do not know if it is a shrine or a temple. It's the same as if you didn't know whether you are in a church or a mosque. If you ask them which it is, that question would embarrass the Japanese.
Meshida.
The Japanese pretend to be humble, but they are a people who love to be praised. When a Japanese person says,
No! It is not true!
it means more praise please. If a Japanese person humbly denies something, you should definitely praise them more. Anyway, Japanese people love to be told that they are polite. For example, Japanese people are wonderful at waiting their turn in line. On the train, they are wonderful at being quiet. It is wonderful how clean the streets are, even though there are no garbage cans in the streets. I recommend that you praise them a lot. And also, you could say, it is so impressive to see them bowing repeatedly. It is amazing how they obey red lights even on country roads where no cars are passing. I'm amazed how many people wear masks even though it is already the end of the corona. Even if you think they are being silly, praise them anyway. And above all, the most effective. Although I have been to China and Korea, Japan is the most wonderful. The Japanese people think that they are the best country in Asia. Japanese people are proud of being the best country in Asia, just like the Chinese and the Koreans. That is why we hate each other. Anyway, it is important to praise them even if you don't really think so. Just like the Japanese do to foreigners.
飯だ
Japanese people love to teach foreigners about Japan. It makes them feel as if they are the teacher and gives them a sense of superiority over foreigners. Many Japanese believe that Japan is different from other countries and has a unique culture. For example, they believe that all Westerners do not know how to use chopsticks. So, even if you can use chopsticks well, you should deliberately pretend that you cannot and ask Japanese people how to use chopsticks. The Japanese will be in a good mood and will teach you how to use chopsticks. Then you can praise the Japanese for being so dexterous and wonderful. The Japanese will be proud of their chopstick skills and they will definitely be happy with the sense of superiority. I'm also glad that foreigners are coming to our Far Eastern Island nation and trying to learn about our culture. Japanese people love foreigners who respect and try to learn about Japanese culture rather than import their own culture. Therefore, Japan may not be good for Americans and Chinese.
飯だ
Japanese love humble foreigners. So when a Japanese person compliments you, deny it in the same way as the Japanese do. By doing so, Japanese people will have a good impression of you. When a Japanese person compliments you saying, "You know a lot about Japan," don't respond with, "Of course, I studied a lot, like I'm American." Attentiveness is also the most important thing for Japanese people when communicating with others. Simply put, it means doing what makes the other person happy. For example, you should bring souvenirs from your own country for the Japanese people you meet. Japan has a culture of giving souvenirs, and receiving souvenirs makes people feel familiar with each other. The feeling of giving a souvenir is important. It doesn't matter what kind of thing it is. It will end up in the garbage anyway.
飯だ
Japanese people love foreigners who try to speak Japanese. This comes from a sense of respect for foreigners who try to speak Japanese. Of course, there is also the fact that their pronunciation is funny and cute. The stranger your Japanese pronunciation, the more Japanese people feel superior. If you remember only these 3 Japanese words when you come to Japan, you will have no problem.
こんにちは。ありがとう。バカ外人です。
The Japanese are very self-deprecating to show their humbleness and help relationships go smoothly, even though actually they believe they are superior. So, when you do something wrong, you should say バカ外人です by humorously showing your humble attitude. Japanese people who like humble people will definitely like you. When you say バカ外人です I'm a stupid 外人, the Japanese will laugh and encourage you by saying, "That's not true." After that, if you deny it by saying, あ、とんでもないです or "No, no, not at all," the Japanese will already love you. Now, let's practice one last time.
こんにちは。 ありがとう。バカ外人です。とんでもないです。
Thank you for watching this video. I hope you will put into practice what you learned today.
飯だ
Thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to check out my Patreon page. So see you soon. Bye bye.